Using images captured by satellites, researchers in the University of Oxford's Department of Physics and RALSpace have confirmed that the January 2022 eruption of the Hunga Tonga-Hunga Ha'apai volcano produced the highest ever recorded plume. The colossal eruption is also the first to have been directly observed to have broken through to the mesosphere layer of the atmosphere. The results have been published in the journal Science. On 15th January 2022, Hunga Tonga-Hunga Ha'apai, a submarine volcano in the Tongan archipelago in the southern Pacific Ocean, violently erupted. The explosion was one of the most powerful ever observed, sending shockwaves around the world and triggering devastating tsunamis that left thousands homeless. A towering column of ash and water was ejected into the atmosphere, but until now scientists lacked an accurate way to measure just how tall this was. Normally, the height of a volcano plume can be estimated by measuring the temperature recorded at the top by infrared-based satellites and comparing this to a reference vertical temperature profile. This is because in the troposphere, the first and lowest layer of the Earth's atmosphere, temperature decreases with height. But if the eruption is so large that the plume penetrates into the next layer of the atmosphere, the stratosphere, this method becomes ambiguous because the temperature begins to increase again with height due to the ozone layer absorbing solar ultraviolet radiation. To overcome this problem, the researchers used a novel method based on a phenomenon called the parallax effect. This is the apparent difference in an object's position when viewed from multiple lines of sight. You can see this for yourself by closing your right eye and holding out one hand with the thumb raised upwards. If you then switch eyes so that your left is closed and your right is open, your thumb will appear to shift slightly against the background. By measuring this apparent change in position and combining this with the known distance between your eyes, you can calculate the distance to your thumb. The location of the Tonga volcano is covered by 3 geostationary weather satellites, so the researchers were able to apply the parallax effect to the aerial images they captured. Crucially, during the eruption itself, the satellites recorded images every 10 minutes, enabling the rapid changes in the plume's trajectory to be documented. The results showed that the plume reached an altitude of 57 kilometers at its highest extent. This is significantly higher than the previous record holders, the 1991 eruption of Mount Pinatubo in the Philippines, 40 kilometers at its highest point, and the 1982 eruption of El Schmauß in Mexico, 31 kilometers. It also makes the plume the first observational evidence of a volcanic eruption injecting material through the stratosphere and directly into the mesosphere, which starts at about 50 kilometers above the Earth's surface. The Oxford researchers now intend to construct an automated system to compute the heights of volcano plumes using the parallax method.